Yes, good evening, Angela. Please inform them in the group to join. Kindly share the link with them. I'm sorry for starting this way and starting late. I was trying to fix something on the PC before, and I don't know, it's giving me a tough time. I was thinking we will use Zoom before, but we just had to stay on YouTube like this. Kindly share. Rich Movies, you are welcome. Talabi Esther, you are welcome. Please inform the rest of them in the group that we started. Let them join. I am so sorry that we're starting, excuse me, on this note. I was somehow busy. Not really busy like that. I'm trying to iron out something. So, guys, you are welcome to class. This is CIT104. I think that should be introduction to computers. And we are here tonight again to start something reasonable. We we have done a lot of things in this course. We started with, of course, what we call the meaning of the computer. We talk about data and information. We talk about the history of the computer, first generation, second generation, third generation, the fourth and fifth generation. We did not stop there. We also talked about uh, what you call, uh, I think, the purpose. That is specifications and then classes of computers, how we classify computers and the rest of them. So in the last class, if you can still remember, we stopped at special purpose computers, and we've talked about what special purpose computers deals with, what they are all about. You know, the type of computers that you use like in that for specific purposes, like those used in industries, those used for navigation, those used for chemical industry, and different type that are just used for one thing. They are for specific purposes. Now, today our concern is to start from general purpose computer. I don't think this is something a wide range of problems, like not just one type of problem like the specific purpose. This one, the same computer will handle drawing, that is using corridor. It will handle document using Microsoft. It will handle, in fact, this same computer will handle different things. Before we go deep into tonight's class, I want to Kemi Samuel, you are welcome. Madam Titi, you are welcome. Moyasuno, our class captain, you are welcome. Before we go deep into this class, I want to quickly talk about the practicals. We've always tried to explain practicals to ourselves every time we've had this class. Now, the course is divided into two sections, the practical and, of course, the exam. Well, basically, we know the practical to be 40%, exam is 60%. That means whatsoever you are doing in practical will carry 40 marks. The ones you are doing in the exam will carry 60 marks. So there is a way they will divide whatsoever you get over 70 in the exam to get the 60 marks. Agbola, you are welcome. Now, how is the practical being done? Will you go every day? Like CIT104 now, I think it should be in the first or second batch. I don't know. Will you go all through that week that it will hold? Like now, if it's in the second batch, which is starting, when is that? The second batch should be around 24th to maybe 31 or so. Will you go all through those days? No, no, you are not going all through. Oh, sorry. Why is the ad on? In fact, the settings these days are really confusing. I'm so sorry. So how is it done? You attend the practical on a particular day. The day that you attend it, you have, fulfilled your righteousness. You mark your attendance that day. So that day, they will give you assignment, but they will not say, okay, submit this assignment tomorrow, submit it next week, Friday, submit it in 2 weeks' time. or submit it in 3 weeks time. That assignment is the one that serves as your TMA, plus the attendance that they will mark. They will mark attendance in the practical. So above every other thing else that you will do when you go to practical, make sure you write your name on the attendance sheet like this and sign it. It's very important to, as soon as you get there, fight. In fact, if it's to fight, to shout, make sure you don't miss putting your name down on the attendance sheet, because it's all useless if you go to the practical without putting your name in the attendance sheet. Now, that is one. So once they teach you whatsoever they want to teach you, like in this CIT104, over the years, if they do not change the pattern this year, all they normally do is to use Visual Basic 6 to teach you guys how to do basic calculation, like conversion of degrees Celsius to Kelvin, and then calculating maybe uh, uh, percentage or the, so just little things that you use that application to do. For those of you that have PC, it's advisable you download Visual Basic 6 ahead of time on your PC. And when you download it, start getting yourself acquainted with. We are going to do it practically here too. So, especially once they give you guys the assignment now, I will do an exclusive class with you guys in the closed window, not on YouTube yet. And we'll do the assignment together, so you guys will see how to use that application to solve. Although they will teach you at the center, but I know that some of you, maybe due to the crowd or something, you might not get, or some of you might not even be able to attend. But it's not advisable you do not attend. It's not advisable you do not attend yourself. Yes, Visual Basic 6, that is the name of the app. So once they teach you the conversion they want to teach you with the application, they give you an assignment. You have to do the assignment and submit. You get a practical logbook. There's a logbook at the center that you get for your practical. That is where you solve your assignment. They will give you that in the center. So that is where you solve your assignment and then you submit. So you are done with your practical. So you are not going all through the 1 week. You the day you go, like if they say CIT104 is on 21, that 21, once you go, you are done with your CIT101, 104, except if the submission of assignment was assigned for another day, because some centers are like that. The day you do it now, they will say, submit the assignment by Wednesday in 2 weeks' time. That is the only thing that will take you back to the center to go and submit assignment. That if they do not allow you guys to submit it that same day. If you travel down to the place, you can meet with the coordinator. They are all humans. You see, there's one advantage you should always know you have with human. So long the person that is there is a human being, is not a robot that has been programmed, that only hear go, does not hear come. You discuss, madam, please, or sir, please, I travel down from Port Harcourt to this place, and to go when I return now, to come back again for submission of assignment is not going to be, please sir, can I do my own and submit it to you now? Still just, reason out with them, because I won't lie to you, it won't be easy for some of you that will travel down to, they will now say that submit assignment in 3 weeks time. Nobody can submit for you. You have to submit on your own, by yourself. You have to sign. You have to see that you're the one that submitted. So you see, it's not really going to make sense for you to waste money to travel again. So you reason with them and talk to them. Okay, the network is bad. So you reason with them, talk to them to allow you to submit that same day that you attended the whatever. Do your assignment there, submit it, and get back to your hometown. So that is all on practical. It's very simple, it's very cheap. Just make sure you do it. And one advice, don't copy another person. It is obvious that your result will be the same thing because it's mathematics. Mathematics is, the result is meant to be constant. If you like, use long method or short method or middle method, your result, the final result will still be the same thing. But don't go and do word for word. Like all of you, what they normally do is all of them will now copy the same thing. So when they now start grading, they will now give some people good marks, the rest of them F. That's what they used to do. Once they see that is word for word, you could just copy each other. As if somebody, only one person did the solution, they solve the problem. Then the rest of you just copy it word for word. Some people are even so funny that they will go and copy somebody else's matric number and put in their own answer. That is how funny it is. So you have to be very careful. Even though the answer must be the same, no, the correct answer will always be a constant number. But the way you arrive at it, let it be different from what. Don't copy anything. Try to solve it. It's not something hard. Solve it, get your own answer, print out your result, because it's an application. When you solve, there is a result. You print out the result. There are place in the logbook, you see different pages for you to attach your result. So when you print it, you just attach it to that, because when you program, you have some. The result is a calculator. After you program it, by the time you print result, it's going to print out a calculator where you can input your data, and then it will convert it and you get your result. Don't worry, you understand what I'm saying when we go to the practical aspect. So let's quickly do one thing tonight and end the class. We'll not waste time tonight. Just do one thing, just general purpose computers, because I still have one class with 100 level students first semester this night. General purpose computers, like we said, they serve several purposes. It's not a kind of computer that deals with only one problem. This one can solve different problems. This is the typical computer that you see or that you have around you. You went to a store today and you get a computer, you know, that you want to be using to play music, to watch videos, to edit your pictures, to type, to browse. Those are general purpose computer. They do a lot of things simultaneously. Now, general purpose computers are designed to handle a wide range of problems. Theoretically, a general purpose computer can be adequate by means of some easily alterable instructions to handle any problems that can be solved by computation. In practice, however, there are limitations imposed by memory size, speed, and type of input or output devices. Examples of areas where general purpose computers are employed include the following. They are employed in payroll, in banking, in billing, in sales analysis, in cost analysis, in manufacturing scheduling, in inventory control. Just think of anywhere that you can think of, general purpose computers can serve there. Just anywhere, in the school, in the bank, in the industry, anywhere they serve, because they can do as in anything you can imagine. Just install the application on them and that is all, they are good to go. So they have some limitation. That is why it's when you go to buy a PC in the market. Somebody is asking if I said it's mathematics. You are going to learn how to convert Celsius, degree Celsius to Kelvin. It's a simple thing now. Just it's something that you can do. Just multiply by 100. That is all. You understand? Or divide by 276 or so. But it's not just for you to write it on paper. They want you to solve it using coding. You have to code it on that visual base. Don't worry. You are rushing. Don't worry. We will do it maybe in the next class. I will just dedicate the next class to teaching you guys how to use that Visual Basic 6. I'll use that my PC that is having that application on it, and then we do it practically. So you see what it is. Very simple. It's very cheap. Now, like we've been saying, general purpose computer. That is what you are here to learn tonight. The computer you have in your house, that your PC that you are saying is a general purpose computer. But if you have been a PC user, you understand that general purpose computers have limitation. What is that limitation? The limitation is that if you go and buy a computer that is just 50 gig ROM and then maybe 1 gig RAM, it's even better you go and buy a phone than buy that kind of computer, because the computer will frustrate your life. It's going to be slow. It will be lagging when you want to do two things together at the same time. In fact, you almost break the computer on the floor sometimes because you get frustrated. So those are the limitations. If the memory size is not high, the RAM is not okay, the processor is slow, the processor is not high, you always have issues using it because of it. It can handle quite a lot of things, wide range of activities. It can handle wide range of activities. So if the memory is not high, you can imagine now You know that the higher the things you can carry, I think the higher the memory you will need. That is the logic. So, and where do we find this general purpose computer? Think of anywhere at all. All this kind of PC you are seeing around, you carry in your bag, your laptop, your everything, they are all general purpose computer. Like they use them for payroll. Companies use them for payroll. You know what payroll is actually, computation of salary payment and all those stuff. Then banking, in the banking sectors, all those computers that you see on the cashier desk, when you go to the bank, they are all general purpose for billing, for sales analysis, cost accounting, manufacturing, scheduling, and everything you can think of. Now, what are the general attributes of general purpose computers? What are the things we can see about them? One, general purpose computers are more flexible than special purpose computers. Thus, the former, when we say former, that is general purpose, can handle a wide spectrum of problems. When you say they are flexible than special purpose, special purpose computer, they are made specially for just one thing. They can't do two things. They are made, once you turn them on, it's only that one thing that will show on the screen. That same thing they are made for. But special purpose, sorry, but general purpose computer, oh my god, you can download games, you can install games, you can install Corridor, you can install Adobe Photoshop, you can install MS Word, you can type, you can use video player, music player, think of anything. You can do AutoCAD, you can do anything on them. They are all that's why they are general purpose. They serve several purposes and they are very flexible. For them to be able to do that, it means that they are flexible. They can handle a lot of problems together. So they are less efficient than the special purpose computers due to such problems as following. Now, a computer that is made for just one purpose, anytime you on it, it's only one thing it's doing all its life. That computer will be very efficient in that thing. Just look at that logic. For instance now, if your phone, can you compare your phone camera to a D40 camera, like all this Nikon camera? Can you compare the camera they put inside your phone with a camera like when we say camera now, you went to buy camera in the market, only camera, not the one in the phone now. The difference will be clear. That one is only camera. The only thing it does in its life is just to capture. It's just camera. It's not like he's still browsing or he's still doing this. That one is just camera. You cannot. So if you now want to talk of comparing your phone camera, which is just an addition to your phone, and a camera itself, that will be different. The way a camera itself will capture images, the professionalism, it will show that this thing is meant for this thing, is meant for this purpose. So special purpose computers, because of the way they handle only one thing, they are very efficient in that thing. But for general purpose, they will have limitation because of the following. Why? What are the limitations? One, they have inadequate storage. One challenge is that since some of you, and I know some of you can download all the movies on Netflix, all the series that are on Netflix, you can download it on your PC. Your PC that is now maybe 500 gig, you download movies of 400 gig. How many gig is remaining for other things that you want to do? So, because of how many things they can do, their capacity must be high. So, without high memory, so they suffer. And now, if you go to the market to go and buy a computer of 1 terabyte, 1 terabyte will be getting close to almost 1 million naira, as if it's new one. What am I even saying? Far, far, far than that. Because the higher the memory, the higher the cost. So, one thing that shows the inefficiency of general purpose computer is the issue of inadequate storage. Another thing is that they have low operating speed. The one that is meant, okay, the way a camera will you just turn on your camera, turn is on, you start snapping, pa, pa, pa. You can't compare it when you want to on your phone. When you want to on your phone will start loading every feature. It will load camera, it will load the network, the service, the caller, so many things will load before the phone is fully awake. But a camera is only for camera. Oh, sorry, what am I saying? It's only for capturing. The camera is just meant for capturing. So when you turn it on, boom, boom, it's on. It's ready to capture. So that is the difference. So a camera now is a special purpose device meant for capturing images, but a camera on your phone will serve several purposes. So general purpose computer, because of so many things they handle, they have low operating speed. They are not as fast as the specific purpose computer. So another thing is that coordination of the various tasks and subsections may take time. Just like what I mentioned, doing the booting of your phone and booting of a camera, it takes time for some tasks to complete on a phone due to uh, a lot of applications and part of the phone that are using resources simultaneously. Then general purpose computers are more complex than special purpose computers. Of course, we don't need to be told that. We know that they must be complex because they handle a lot of things at the same time. They handle a lot of things at the same time. So they have to be complex. So the last thing is classification of computers according to capacity. Let me see how that is much. We will not be able to do it tonight, guys. I need to really prepare for this 100 level. I'm having NOU 107 with them, so you guys should pardon me. Let's just hold this class here and see that this is what we have done tonight. And I think we've actually done enough. You've learned about general purpose computers tonight. In the next class, we are going to skip a lot of things. We'll skip even this capacity of a thing. We are going straight to Visual Basic 6. That topic is right there in this material too. So that is what we are going to in the next class. I think that should be around module. Let me see where they talk about Visual Basic 6. So we'll start preparing our mind now. Computer software. Okay, no, this is not what we are looking for. We are looking for the part that talk about Visual Basic 6. I want us to look at something ahead of time. Programming, basic principles of computer programming. Fine. I think this is where they will start talking about it. Problem solving with the computer, blah, blah, blah. Where is this Visual Basic? Hold on. I want to show you something on that Visual Basic before we go tonight. Let's see. We have to see it before we leave this class. Let me see. Where was it? Flow chart and algorithm. Yes, this is where you start learning programming little by little, little by little. They ask question in exam so much under this flow chart. I never knew this would be what they will focus on in the exam doing my own set. Then I was busy reading every other thing about computer. I enter exam, what they were asking me, rectangle in the flow chart stands for what? Trapezium stands for what? Circle stands for what? I will just say, hey. So if somebody don't know all this thing now, hey, this person don't enter be that too. Look at this. You will draw all this thing in your what is it called? In your practical, because you have to show your step of work. Wait, where is the Visual Basics? Please, I want us to see it. Like, I want us to see that Visual Basics before we go. Computer. Fine, look at it, module 5. It's right there in module 5. We are going to talk about programming in Visual Basic 1, part 1, then Visual Basic project window, how it looks like, creating menu applications, analyzing Visual Basic data. Now, those are the things we are going to check in the next class. We'll make sure we exhaust. I think that class, you guys should be prepared. We may need to start from evening because it may be extended to like 2 hours or so, because apart from reading what is the material, we'll go to that application and deal with it live. Now, what are the things we are going to be checking on that Visual Basic 6? This is what this is the part they will teach you in your practical. This module 5, that is what you are going to do on that practical day. So you learn how to run the application, how to design a project from the application. This is how Visual Basic 6 looks like. This is the application. It's just like you open an app on your phone, or probably you open an app on your system. You can see it now. Microsoft Visual Basic. Now look at it. Look at it. This is how the Windows area look like. You want to create something, you click on file, you click on new, you understand? You select the type of this thing you want to do, then you start coding. Then you start coding your instruction and everything. Look at it. So they will give you just a simple task to do. You can see this one is a practical this thing now. Don't worry, when we get there, I'm going to launch it on my system. I don't have it on this my system. I would have shown you right now, but I will show you on the other system, the other sorry, on the day we hold the class. That should be next week Wednesday. So look at it. That is all you will do in that practical section. That module 5 that we just finished showing ourselves. Unit 2, this is the unit 2. Yes, they will teach you each of the properties that you will see and what they function as. You can see them now, what they are used for. Because when you get to practical, now this have a happy day is an application, is an app. You've created an app like this. The name of the app is Have a Happy Day. This is just a demo. You will still see other things and so on and so forth. So you guys should be ready. You should be prepared to code that day. You should prepare to code that day. So it's just that so many IDEs are already in town now that people don't. Nobody who is interested in any Visual Basic 6 again. This one is an outdated thing. You should have even put Visual Studio there for you. You can see this is you coding. You are coding an application, asking you code. Now this place is a place where the user that want to use that your app will enter his password or her password. You see, if this, although this one is an old application for coding, nobody is interested in that one again. So that is that for class. In the next class, guys, we'll jump to module 5 and we'll talk about Visual Basic 6, both theoretically and practically. I pray we have a lot of time. I'm dedicating that Wednesday. I will cancel any other class we're supposed to have that day to that so that we'll be able to do that. So tell everybody that that is doing CIT104, they should come here. That class is not just a class. That is a class that will reveal a lot and will help you a lot in your practical so that you don't fall victim of F by copying people because you don't know how to do it. Come and learn how to do it in the next class. And then let the only challenge you will have that will remain is because you don't have a computer, a laptop. So that is only challenge. But that your challenge is how to do it, it will not be so. So thank you guys for your time tonight. I think this class is a very short one. I'm sorry that it is a short one. Who is having a question? Somebody is asking if it's going to have HTML or CSS. No, that is not the language you use there. Don't worry. Stop rushing down your shadow. Next week, Wednesday, we'll see you guys. The practical is for 17. Doesn't mean that CIT104 will be on the 17th. So don't worry. Let the timetable come out first. Yes, don't worry. The timetable for the practical, once they start releasing Surulere timetable, Osogbo timetable, we will know the date. We'll fix that our meeting. So if it's actually any day after Wednesday that they will hold the practical, then we'll do it on that Wednesday. If it's before Wednesday or on Wednesday, then we'll do it before Wednesday. So don't worry, we'll check the timetable and decide for ourselves. The date you choose, the window you choose is not relevant yet. Wait till they release timetable. In fact, some of those centers will still shift it on their own. This one is just general from now, like from headquarters. Some of those study centers will still look at it and say, no, this one is not okay for us. We don't have at this time we are very busy. So they will still reschedule their own. So the center you choose, you have to follow them back to back because they are the one to decide to have the final say. Their final say will be totally different from what the general timetable or this general window has projected. So stay glued to the center you choose for practical. Thank you guys for your time tonight, and I hope you had a nice time. Do enjoy the rest of your evening. See you tomorrow.